Well, while inflation and interest rates remain high and those household bills keep piling up, planning a holiday in this economy can seem so far out of reach.
Well, that's right, but there is a but. There are some ways to get away for less and make that travel money go a little bit further. Here to share her secrets, digital editor at Escape, Rowena Ryan. Rowena, always great to see you.
Good morning.
Where's a good place to start?
So you want to pick countries where the Aussie dollar goes further. So Europe's out, America's out. Think Japan is such great value at the moment. The shopping's cheap, the food's really cheap. Another one is Sri Lanka, which is a little bit off the radar a little bit. It used to be pegged as the next Bali, but it hasn't quite got there. But you'll find amazing beaches, seriously good food. Like a meal there is about $5 at a great restaurant. Surfers love it, and you can have a bit of a safari there too with their wildlife.
Rowena, we know that popular places do come at a price, so how can we broaden our search for our destinations?
Yeah, so a couple of things. I'd go sort of think of things under the radar. So we all know Byron, we know it's expensive, coffees are $10, but Scott's Head is another place about 3 hours south, and it's so beautiful. It's not really found yet. There's a couple of good discovery and holiday parks there, which makes it really cheap. The beaches are beautiful. There's still a few restaurants seen, so that's good. Then we have a thing called B-list cities. So think of things like, instead of going to Singapore, which we know is expensive, try Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia, which is so underrated. The food there is excellent. It is really cheap. There's some great beaches and resorts there. Yeah, so try and think off the grid a little bit where you can.
OK, what if you want to drag the family along for a family vacay?
Yeah.
Is the key to this simplifying your trip?
It is really. So there's two options. You can simplify and go, I'm not going to do one of those inclusive resorts where there's kids clubs, which, mean extra cash. Maybe we'll just get a holiday home and it'll have a pool and we can cook at home in the kitchen. I mean, Disneyland's a good example. Everyone loves to go to Disneyland, but you splurge on the flights, you splurge on the tickets to go to the park. So try a hotel that's, say, 10 minutes away that has its own kitchen, and then use your other days doing free stuff in LA. So there's lots to do. Go to Venice Beach, go up to Hollywood Hills, go to the farmers market. So find that balance is probably the best way to keep your budget in check.
We do know Aussies love a cruise. Is that a more affordable way to get away?
I reckon it's the best value holiday there is. So there's these short break Aussie cruises, and there's sort of 3 nights. There's one next year with P&O. It's about $360 for 3 nights, and that's everything included.
Wow.
So food, accommodation, entertainment, water slide, the kids are looked after. So I really think you can't beat it. Aussies love cruising. We're one of the biggest cruises in the world.
Can I just ask, dumb question probably, but do they actually stop off on those short cruises? Like, do you actually get off or not?
They usually don't. So they usually go out to sea, so it's all about being on the ship. There are some good ones that go up the coast to Great Barrier Reef, Cairns, around there, so you do get off there on those ones.
All right, Rowena, thanks so much for your insight.
Thanks,
Appreciate
guys.
it.
Thank you.
And for more travel tips and insight from Rowena, pick up your copy of Escape in News Corp papers tomorrow or visit escape.com.au.